It's so empty in here. It's echoey as hell, and I apologize. It's so weird. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Allie. If you're new here, hello. If you're returning, welcome back. I appreciate you for being here. Thank you for not being sick of me yet. So as I've mentioned before, I'm in the process of moving. That's why everything looks as empty as it does. Today, it's a little bit of a random video. We are in the process of cleaning out one of my elderly grandmother's house, and she came over today with a tote full of old books that she wants to get rid of. So I'm going through that and seeing if there's any I want, because I am a book nerd. That's why we're all here. But it's in my garage and it's kind of too heavy for me to pick up and move out of my garage. So I'm taking you to my garage to look through them. But I'm very curious as to what kind of books my now like 85-year-old grandmother has read and or been reading. It'll be like a weird thrifting of my family. I don't know if I'm going to be scarred by the types of books I find in there, but we'll see. So yeah, I'll see you in my garage. Hello, welcome to the garage. Lighting and the sound might be kind of off in here, but I can only do so much. But this is the tote of books. First glance, there's a lot of Nicholas Sparks' old lady romance books and a lot of James Patterson, which is like every book in the entire world. But I'm actually super interested to go through these. I think there actually might be some that I want and a lot of them that I don't, but I thought this would be fun. So, The Betrayal by Beverly Lewis. This looks like such an old lady book. This is going in my no pile. Silver Bells, A Holiday Tale. This looks old as heck, but I'm not necessarily somebody that wants Christmas books, I don't think. Oh my god. Shacking the Quarterback. I'm screaming. Quarterback Grayson Knight has a squeaky clean reputation in the football world, so when he's arrested for drugs, lawyer Melissa St. James knows facts doesn't add up. It's clear he's hiding something, and though he denies it. But there's one thing he can't deny. He wants Melissa. I'm actually super tempted to keep this. This sounds corny as hell. I think I might keep this. That's kind of going in my keep pile. James Patterson's 14th Deadly Sin. To the Women's Murder Club, no one is safe when everyone is a suspect. I don't like that he's just completely on the back cover. This sounds like a thriller, but for some reason, my gut's saying no, even though I like thriller. James Patterson and Maxine Petro, The Nine. Oh, this is another The Women's Murder Club. Again, why does he just keep putting himself on the cover? That's kind of narcissistic, my guy. Oh, this must be a series, because that one's 14, this is 9, this is 15. This must be a series. I don't know if I can handle a thriller series. Nicholas Sparks, The Wedding. I don't think I've heard of this one. Oh, it's Second Chance Romance. It's the follow-up to The Notebook. Do I want to keep this? I think so. Naomi's Gift, a novella. An Amish Christmas Story. Yeah, I also live in a super religious home. I do not want the Amish Christmas book. James Patterson, Run for Your Life. Another thriller. I don't even think she liked thrillers. I feel like my grandma was scared of everything scary. Why does she have so many thriller books? Patrick Robinson, To the Death, co-author of Lone Survivor. This looks like a military book, which is going to be a hard pass for me. I don't think I would find that interesting in any way. James Patterson, Mary Mary. It's another girl. How many thriller books does she have? I don't even think she liked thriller stuff. She doesn't even like scary movies. Cross Kill, Let's Play Make Believe. This sounds like a thriller. Both survivors of divorce wars, Christy and Martin, don't believe in love at first sight, currently not on a first date. But from the instant they lock eyes, life becomes a sexy romantic dream come true. That until they start playing a strangely intense game of make-believe, a game that's about to go too far. Why does this kind of sound like Verity in a way? These are also super small books, but for some reason I might keep this one. I don't know why. Cross Kill is another thrillery thing. I have too many thrillers that I haven't read already. James Patterson's Crazy House. You can stop waiting for the next Hunger Games. Excuse me? This is the craziest story you'll ever read. Becca Greenfield, 17, disappeared one morning on her way to school. Everyone in her town, including her twin sister, is desperately searching for Becca. They won't find her. Becca is being held prisoner in the Crazy House. Becca is on death row, which is totally crazy because Becca is completely innocent. No one has ever gotten out the Crazy House alive, but there's always a first time. What? I'm keeping this. This sounds like some YA stuff, like a YA thriller. I'm keeping that. That's a gem. And it's for Noose. No. Oh, this is 16, 13. So yeah, this is a series, like a thriller series. Angela's Ashes by Frank McCourt, winner of a Pulitzer Prize. What is this about? Frank McCourt's lyrical Irish voice. I don't know who Frank McCourt. Oh, that's the author. I thought that's what is this about though? Oh, it's a memoir. Yeah, I don't know who this guy is. I'm not going to read his memoir. Jennifer Weiner, Fly Away Home. Is this a romance? I think this is some sort of romance sounding thing. I feel like I'm tempted to keep it, but I feel like I know I won't read it. On the Occasion of My Last Afternoon by Kay Gibbons. A historical fiction about the Civil War. I don't read to be depressed. James Patterson, Woman of God. I sound like I'm not gonna like it. It's another thriller. Why does she have so many thrillers? I swear to God, she doesn't even like scary movies. Susan Wiggs, Wintered Lodge. Oh, it's a romance. I feel like I'm not gonna read it. J.D. Robb, Fantasy and Death. Homicide. What? It's another thriller. Someone pass, but I didn't even think she read this many. I'm being honest, I didn't think she even liked scary movies. Run for Your Life by James Patterson and Michael something. Stop putting your face on the back of books. It's unappealing. Did any of you guys read The Giving Tree and it had what's-his-face's picture on the back? Was Glenn Silverstein? And that freaked me out. I didn't like that book because of his face on that cover. Chasing Sunsets, Angels Series 2, Karen Kingsbury. Angels Walking. Oh, this is the first book. She did it too. Look, I get that you wrote a book and you're proud about it, but stop putting your faces on the back. That immediately makes me not want to read it. Okay, this is a bunch of the tiny ones. Hidden, The Women's Murder Club Trial, Black and Blue, Come and Get Us. I think I'm good. So far, I only have 4 books, but that's fine. A Amish Country Christmas. Again, no. Danielle Steele Star. Again, stop. This book just like looks unhealthy to be touching and it looks kind of moldy. So for safety reasons, I'm going to say no on that. Cradle and All. So many thrillers. I like thrillers, but not enough to keep all these. Oh, this is the rest of that numbered series with his face on the back. Plain and Simple Christmas. Why does she like Christmas books so much? Is that an old lady thing or is that like a niche genre? Oh, this is like a box set of a bunch of his books. Before I Say Goodbye by Mary Higgins Clark. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. This is every single book. That's worse than the naked men on the covers of books. Okay, this is our last one. It's the last one and they still did it. God. Does this book? See, this is what the back of a book is supposed to look like. Not the author's face. That's what the inside cover jacket's for. God. And we are keeping 4. We're keeping 2 of the tiny books. One called Shacking the Quarterback because it looks like an old lady steamy romance that's like 100 pages and I think it'd be funny to keep. It kind of makes me laugh that I knew my grandma had this. And then Let's Play Make-Believe because it's another one of the tiny books, but it gave me Verity vibes. And I love Verity. The Wedding by Nicholas Sparks. I'm not really an avid Nicholas Sparks reader, but who didn't like The Notebook? And this is apparently like a follow-up to The Notebook. And then Crazy House by James Patterson and Gabriel Carbonite. It says, you can stop waiting for the next Hunger Games. You think I'm not going to keep a book that is comparing itself openly to Hunger Games? Also, it kind of sounds like a YA thrillery type thing. I don't know. I'm really interested in this. But yeah, I think I'm just going to do my... It's so hard to see out here, and I'll keep my arm like this. But thank you guys for hanging out with me in this very random video. This was very interesting. I'm very interested in my grandmother's book tastes and how much thriller she reads, even though she doesn't like scary movies, and how much Amish Christmas books she read. I'm actually surprisingly happy with the 4 that I'm keeping. I wasn't expecting her to have these. I'm very interested to actually read them. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I love and appreciate you so much. If you want to follow me on any of my social medias, as always, there will be linked down below in the description box, as well as on my home screen channel banner. And as always, linked down below will be my PangoBooks if you want to buy any of my secondhand books, and my Amazon wishlist if you want to send me any new books that I have picked out and or any of your favorites. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I love and appreciate you so much. Please stay safe, and I will see you guys somewhere else on the internet. Bye.